Welcome back, guys and girls. Well, working on the old loader again, the one we refer to as Waldo. If you watched the previous short video, I was having problems with rust in the gas tank. That right there is how you access the gas tank. There's nothing simple about this fuel tank. It is made out of 1/2-inch steel plate all the way around, and it is in the frame. So it's a big rectangle right here, a small rectangle going that way, and another large rectangle on the other side. So there is no simple ways of cleaning this or anything. So I let this sit overnight. I drained all the gas out, let it sit overnight. I got as much of the rust and crud out as I could by hand. Fished a magnet down in there, got a bunch more out. And then today, after things had dried out, I opted for the vacuum cleaners. Now, that one, that's a no bueno. The reason is, when those vacuums run, they suck the air up and around the motor and spit it back out. No. This is what I've opted to use. It's the old tried and true Kirby. And the reason I opted for the Kirby is fairly simple. The way this one works is right there as an impeller. Pulls all your crud, your air in, throws it out to the side, shoots it right out there into the bag. Your motor is back here. It's sealed away from that compartment. Now, you don't want to suck up, gasoline, and you don't want to suck up stuff that is, really flammable fumes with this, because even though the motor is separate from where you're sucking up all of your air and everything, it is right there, and it does have a whole sparky system right there with brushes and everything. So definitely not use this for extremely flammable stuff. But as I said, I'd left the bulkhead off, the access cover, if you want to refer to it as that, and let this all air out overnight. There's a fill cap on the other side. I left it off also so that it could vent. But I just as an added safety measure, do not want to be sucking what little fumes there was right past the electric motor in that one. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like in there now after tweaking around with scrapers and feeding that entire nozzle down in there, and then as far as my arm would reach. Here's what it looks like. So yeah, as you can see, it's still a bit rusty in there, but let me tell you, it's 1,000 times better than it was before. So what I have to do now is put it back together. This is the fuel gauge, the fuel sender for the fuel gauge. And obviously it's seen better days. It's broken down there. The piece that actually is supposed to swipe across this variable resistor is completely gone. So I can get tractor parts though fairly cheap, and since this one's 12 volt, it's not hard to find the stuff, so I'll probably just replace that out. And I've already put some newer gauges up in it, and the fuel gauge was one that I did not mess with. So I mean, if it works, maybe I'll do something with it, but I'll probably just buy a whole new unit with a sender and put it in. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.